It's so much steadier, you know. That's pretty nice.
Yep.
Man, this is awesome. Really love this plane. Thank you for taking me up. I think the most satisfying thing to me about it is just the sound. It just has a...
Yeah.
It just sounds like a...
This is so stable and smooth. So we're basically gonna roll to about 65, lightly rotate. It'll start to unglue, and around 75, 76, we'll start to actually climb away. We're not turning back in this thing unless we're higher than we're probably going.
Yeah. Man, that seems fast.
Yep. Alright, he touched down at the Vassie, so there's not going to really be wake turbulence because we won't be airborne before
Gillespie
then.
traffic, Walker 748. Gillespie County, Falcon 900 clear, runway 14, Gillespie County.
Gillespie County, Comanche 6057 Pop, departing 14, will be maneuvering to the southeast locally. And got lighter wind than the morning, but still from the right.
Yeah.
So, go. At airspeed. Rotate. There she flies. Here comes gear. Here's up amber.
Right.
Gillespie traffic, Walker 748, 3 to the southwest, 45 entry for runway 14, right traffic.
That's why we don't see him. That Waco doesn't have any.
Yeah. And 57 pots on the left hand, turn out, 14, headed out towards the VOR. A little bit of rain. Alright, your airplane.
All right, my plane.
Probably accelerate. It's going to accelerate a little, so you'll probably need a little more nose down trim in a minute. But
It's so much steadier, you know.
yep.
I'm still climbing. Okay.
Yeah. You push the nose down a little more. That's about level nose right there.
Gillespie traffic, Walker 748, turning right down for runway 14, stop and go, Gillespie.
It really doesn't take a lot of rudder, does it?
No. It's pretty harmonized.
Yeah. Sure, I'll aim us right at the brain cell. Yeah.
A lot of campgrounds.
Yeah. That's pretty nice.
Yep. You can trim it and climb and pretty much hands off.
Yeah.
Let it climb. Put it in like Autopilot track mode and just trim a little as you get higher and want to slow down the climb a little bit.
Yeah.
Well, slow down the airspeed to keep the climb rate. Really got all the climb you want down
Yeah.
low.
Yeah, I learned from the Cirrus thing of climb with indicated airspeed rather than climbing, you know, at your vertical speed per minute. You know,
Right.
it's like, yeah.
Yeah, I cruise climb about 130 miles an hour for up to at least 5,000 feet usually, unless I'm super heavy and it's really hot.
Yeah. Do you have any trouble with overheating?
No, I have not really had any trouble. Some people do. It's all baffling and
Yeah. And the Type Owners Club is pretty active.
yeah.
That seems to be the thing about Comanches. Is,
Yep.
you know, it's like we know what we're doing. There's a lot of us
Yeah.
here. You know. Yeah, I'm still climbing a little bit.
Yeah.
Let's see. That way.
Yep. Hey, and the sight picture is lower than a lot of people are used to as well, so it's real easy to
Right.
hold the nose a little high.
Well, and transitioning between planes like this, it's
Yeah.
like
Oh,
it's
yeah.
all just
Yep.
you know.
Right. Oh yeah.
Yeah. But it's also nice because it's like it doesn't matter for us right now. It's
Yeah.
like, you know.
We're under the clouds sufficient. The clouds have actually come up a little bit, I think.
Yeah. Oh, it's a lot softer of a.
Yes. Yep.
But there also isn't, you know, much traffic, so it's like,
Right.
you know, not worried about.
Right. Yeah, keep us fairly tight here so we sort of stay well east of the
yeah.
field.
Thanks. Yeah. Still climbing.
Yep. Somebody's, you know, small Texas mansion.
Yeah.
All right, my airport.
Yep, you got it.
Gillespie County, Comanche 6057 Pots, 2 to the east will be overhead for right downwind 14.
Gillespie traffic, Waco 748, red white biplane. We are right downwind, just a little south of the departure into the runway for runway 14. Gillespie.
Got him.
Got it.
We have you in sight and we'll follow behind. 575.
Thank you.
Yep. They did a great descriptive call. You know,
Yeah.
it's like they said downwind. I wouldn't have been looking there.
Right. Yeah, it's good of him to say where in the downwind.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of downwind to search.
Yeah. What's your approach speed?
So we'll actually do a full flap landing since the winds have calmed down a little bit. So we're going to be looking for about, at our weight, about 78 on short finals. So we're going to do we're 110 with flaps 1 to 2 flaps 2 on base,
Gillespie
looking
traffic,
for about 90,
red white Waco,
and then slow it down on final.
runway 14. Gillespie.
All right, we got fuel pump on, mixture rich, prop forward, standing by on the landing gear.
Yeah, I got him in sight on base.
Right. Yep, got him in sight.
Nice short pattern too.
Yeah,
For him.
he figured he'd be in pretty tight.
Yeah.
Alright, landing gears coming down. And flaps 1.
What's your landing
Gears
speed?
down and green. Max extension is 150, but it's a lot easier on the motor to do it at about 125 or so.
Yeah.
I'm comfortable doing it anything below about 130.
Yeah.
And if, you know, if there was an operational necessity, I'd throw it at 150 if I needed.
Yeah.
But a motor overhaul is about $2,000.
plus the labor of putting it on jacks.
Yeah, that part's not too bad.
Okay.
We've got jacks, so.
Oh, yeah.
Gillespie County, Comanche 6057 Pop, turning right base 14, full stop, Gillespie.
We are flaps 2.
All right, I see the Waco off the runway there.
Okay, yep, thank you. Nobody burning in on final.
Yeah.
All right.
Gillespie traffic, red, white, Waco is clear on Bravo.
Gillespie County, Comanche 6057 Pop, final 14, full stop.
3 green on final. 9 it up high. Oh, the wind shifted to the left. How dare it?
Lucky you.
Yeah. All my ones out here have been steep. I guess it's the right traffic messes me up a little bit.
Yeah. Mine is the geography. You know, like, I don't know how to find landmarks.
All right. Yeah, we'll go down to
Oh, that nose is so high.
full size main gear
Oh.
and the wing geometry. Yeah.
I noticed when you're taking off, it feels like it's almost like the tail comes up first.
It will wheelbarrow if you're not careful. But because of the laminar flow wing, you extend your takeoff significantly if you try to like start applying back pressure much under rotation speed.
Yeah.
So you're supposed to basically just let it drive.
Yeah.
But then again, as soon as you start to feel it lighten, you've got to put a little bit of back pressure in, or she'll go right up on the nose, and that's wild and not good.
Yeah.
Especially if there's like a crosswind, because you basically be like a wheelbarrow, literal wheelbarrow.
Yeah.
Total traffic, about 672 Pop Bravo's on the RNAV 12.
What's the empty weight of this?
About 1,700 pounds.
Okay.
And gross weight's, and then gross weight's 2,800.
Yeah.
Right there. Takeoff call. There's airspeed. Aileron's coming alive. And we fly. Here's coming up. Here's up, Amber.
Yeah, it's just such a smooth sounding and flying plane. It breathes confidence. What are these bases?
They're right at 2,000, so I'm leveling basically at pattern altitude. And
Very nice.
So if you want to hand fly it for a few minutes, then we'll watch this sucker do the approach. If you want to just sort of head that way, we'll be headed angling towards the VOR.
My controls?
Your controls. Nose a little lower for level flight. There, we get the fuel pump off.
Yeah. Really nice. It's also interesting to have a vent that is at a level above my ankles.
Yeah, and you can rotate the door vent, so you can actually aim it too.
This is great. This is this way. I want to go this way.
Up.
Oh, that's up?
Yeah.
Oh,
That's down.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I can feel that. Yeah, that's too much. Sensitive.
It's very sensitive once you get above 120 miles an hour. So, and again, I've got us pulled all the way back to 18 inches. So I mean, we're just bombing around. But we'll still at 18 inches, we'll do about 120 knots and 12 gallons an hour right now.
Wow, this is nice, man. I like the yokes too. God, everything's so much more rigid and sensitive.
Yep.
Mine's like an old VW. There's a lot of play.
Right.
There's no play in this.
Yep.
So what is our airspeed right now?
154 indicated.
Nice.
Yep. True and 165.
And what's our ground speed?
146 knots.
Yeah.
Yep.
I love it.
Alright.
I have no idea what heading I'm flying. I'm just...
You're fine. Let's have some fun here. I'm going to turn the autopilot track on.
Bird over there.
Yep. So the autopilot's got the airplane.
All right.
So
your controls.
My controls. Let's see what this baby does.
Yeah. Are we on an intercept or are we...
I just told it to go to the VOR and then it's going to do the procedure turn.
All right.
We're going to basically do the full approach and again. And
we'll see what it does.
We'll see what it does.
I really like the shape of the Comanche wing also.
Yeah, very classic.
Yeah.
P-51.
Yeah.
The Mooney, the Moon and the Mooney and the P-51 are the only real three with this wing.
Yeah.
The Bonanza's is close.
Yeah.
But not quite. Alright, mile to go. It's going to hold parallel, so it's picked the right entry. Picked, we're going to put it in altitude hold.
Just because you don't want to get any lower than this?
Well, I just want to see, again, as it does these turns through, does it hold altitude for me, or is it sagging?
Yeah.
Alright, so anticipating on the turnout. Yeah, so my vertical gains when they came back from the factory are set a little low.
So it's dropping us, but it should make it up, right?
Yeah. Alright, so... path is still correct, so...
How do you zoom this in?
It's in auto zoom right now.
Okay.
I mean, you got the in out if you want.
Okay. We'll leave it where it is.
Yeah. Now it's wind adjusting to stay on the racetrack.
We're going about 30 knots faster than I go, even at altitude.
Yep.
Man, it really just has a sound and a feel that is just, bam, just very solid. Bird.
Alright, 7 seconds and it's gonna start the course reversal. 0. Here she goes.
It's doing well.
Yep.
Right on time.
Yep.
Is this what you expected?
Usually it does pretty well. Again, the difference since it came back a week ago is it doesn't hunt near as much. So it seems to be more decisive about sticking the heading and staying on it. Which I haven't had it do a hold, so it's good. So get it to do a hold.
Yeah.
Well, half a hold, but
yeah. I wouldn't know what to do with myself if I had any insight as to what anything was doing with my engine at all.
Yeah, I mean, all my CHTs are fine. Hottest is 344. EGTs are, I could actually lean a bit more. I usually lean to 1500 EGT or so on the hottest one.
Yeah. I have an oil temperature gauge.
Yep.
That's pretty good.
This is the original cylinder head temp, which of course is only on one cylinder.
Oh yeah. Hopefully the hottest, but yeah.
Yeah. Alright, established inbound, I guess so.
Gillespie traffic, Comanche 6057 Papa is 6 to the southeast, VOR Alpha will be overhead for 14.
Gillespie, Piper Tango turning right base, west 4, Gillespie.
Ted's just gonna fly all day.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Got airport in sight up there, right on the horizon. The white hangars is sort of what you can see.
Gillespie County traffic, Comanche 7073 Papa 8 to the north, straight in, runway 14, Gillespie County.
Comanche coming in.
Who was that?
73 Papa.
How far out were they?
8. That's sort of a race.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I call it, yeah, we're really 10.
Gillespie, Comanche 7073 Papa 6 to the north, straight in, 14, Gillespie.
Are we in front of him?
Nah. He'll beat us.
Okay.
Again, we've got a pattern to fly, and we can go wide on the pattern if we need to, because he's got somebody behind him, it looks like, coming in too.
Oh, nice.
Right here.
We might be getting to some actual arrivals now.
Yeah, these guys actually are probably on the 1-4 instrument approach now that we think of it.
Man, this is awesome. Really love this plane. Thank you for taking me up.
Gillespie, Piper Tango on the go, staying in the pattern, Gillespie.
It's like a professional version of my plane. The grown-up version of my plane.
Yeah.
Gillespie, Comanche 7073 Papa 4 to the north, straight in, 14, Gillespie.
I think the most satisfying thing to me about it is just the sound. It just has a...
Yeah.
It just sounds like a... I don't know, just whatever frequency it is.
Gillespie County traffic, Skylane 65860, 7 to the north, landing runway 14, straight in, RNAV 14860.
Gillespie County, Comanche 57 Papas, 4.5 southeast, VOR Alpha, and we'll break it off and sort of go over to the west side and let people do their landing.
Gillespie, Lightsport 503, Tango turning right crosswind west 4, Gillespie. Gillespie County 7073 Papa, 3 mile final, 14 straight in, Gillespie.
I love this weather.
Yeah. Moody, but not too bad.
Yeah. But just not hot and not...
Right. Oh yeah, that's... I was afraid it was going to just scorch.
And not glary and, you know, it's just... I like how you can see further.
Yeah. Alright.
Gillespie, Piper Tango turning right downwind 14 Gillespie.
We're going to break off and sort of clear out.
Comanche 7073 Papa, 2 mile final 14 straight in, Gillespie. Gillespie, Piper Tango is on a right downwind 14. I'm going to come in behind 73 Papa in front of 5860.
That's one thing about Ted's planes, it's so loud that it's hard to hear his radio sometimes.
Okay, I got Ted in sight. Just below the hills.
Oh yeah, got him. I'm still looking for the landing.
65860, 3 mile
Oh, I got
final straight in, runway 14.
Alright, that's somebody else.
That's the Comanche.
Alright, I got traffic on the runway. We got Ted out here, and then we got one more we're looking for. Yeah.
Gillespie traffic, Comanche 57 Pots, left downwind 14. We'll follow the Cessna on 3 mile final. Gillespie, light sport 503 Tango, short final 14 Gillespie.
Alright, okay, fuel pump on, mixture rich, prop forward. Stand by on the landing gear.
Yeah.
Still looking for the other guys, probably about 3 o'clock.
Clear 14 Gillespie.
Buddy is below us now.
I got him in sight.
Okay. Let me know when he passes behind the wing, please.
I will. We are now...
I got him.
A beam.
A beam, alright. We're going to give him about 10 seconds.
On the go.
Gillespie 860, short final runway 14.
And we're going to throw the gear. Gear's down in green.
Throwing gear is good, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Sounds a little indiscriminate to me.
Yeah.
Gillespie County 57 Pops, turning right base 14, full stop.
Nice. Got traffic on short final.
Hey, yep,
Yeah.
got him.
Perfect. Well done. What's your over the number speed here?
So we're going to use flaps 2 because all the wind and it's a long runway. So we're going to shoot to be about 85 miles an hour in the flare.
Turning right crosswind 14 Gillespie.
Do a 3 green on final. Wait, he should be clear.
Gillespie,
No problem.
turning right downwind 14 Gillespie. And Gillespie, Comanche 57 Pops, final, short final 14.
Three green.
Runway's clear?
Yep, runway's clear.
Gillespie 860, clear runway 14.
Crosswind.
Yep. Looking good.
Little sinker.
Yep.
All right, well done.
Thank you.
Such a great plane, man.
Gillespie, 53 Tango turning right base 14, full stop, Gillespie.
Really plants itself nice on landings too.
Once you get the hang of it. The first 30 hours worth of landings were not, not so elegant.
They were memorable.
Yeah. Once in a while, it'll still catch you.
County Cirrus 742 Whiskey Tango on the RNAV 14, 16 mile final.
And 57 Pop, clear the active, Gillespie.
Yes, we're Cirrus, and yes, that's the way it should be.
This handle goes up.
Yep. Or just jiggles.
53 Tango turning final 14, full stop, Gillespie.
Oh.
And then...
Oh, down. Okay. The other up. Man, that was awesome. Thank you so much for
You're
that.
welcome.
Yeah.
So yeah, send your trio in and hopefully it'll behave like this one.
Yes.
Thanks, AJ.
That was really great. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, you're welcome.
All right, before takeoff, trim. Set, flaps up, mixture rich, prop forward, fuel pump, landing light strobe, PDOT heat not required. All right, where's Ted? There's Ted. I think we can get...
Gillespie, High 3 Tango turning right base 14 Gillespie.
We'll watch them make one more landing.
Yeah.
Oh, wheelie. Wheelie, Ted, look at that.
Gillespie County traffic, Comanche 6057 Pops, taking runway 14 for departure.
Thank you, Gillespie traffic, 73 Mike Fox, 2 miles an hour from the east, 3,700 feet. We'll be overhead you and on to right down on 14 Gillespie. Gillespie, 523 Tango, clear 14 Gillespie.
All right, fuel pump is on, landing. Takeoff checklist complete. Big wind from the
Gillespie
right.
County traffic, Hangar 616 Mike Romeo is in the procedure turn for the RNAV 14 Gillespie.
Airspeed.
Gillespie traffic, 73 Mike Fox, approaching midfield. We'll be turning right down on 14 Gillespie.
Let's fly. Here's coming up. Here's up, Amber.
Is Mark with you?
That's firm. Gillespie County, Comanche 6057 Pop, departed 14. We're going to be maneuvering east of Gillespie County at 2,600, looking for the inbound traffic.
Thank you, Gillespie traffic. 73 Mike Fox is overhead the field, midfield. We'll be joining a right downwind runway 14. We got the single engine departure visual.
Wow, the view out of this is a lot cleaner than I thought it would be.
Given how the windshield looks.
Yeah.
All right, your airplane if you want it.
Oh, my airplane.
Yep.
Oh my gosh. There is no slack in this compared to my airplane. I'm going to steer left-handed. I'm not used to steering right-handed.
All right.
Oh, it does take some steering pressure to.
Yep. Yep.
Gillespie
I'm
County
backwards.
traffic, Hangar 616 Mike Romeo. We're 12 miles out on the RNAV 14 Gillespie.
Gillespie traffic, Cub 73 Mike Fox is vacated 14, taxiing South Hangars Gillespie.
Wow, I'm really surprised at the amount of force it takes to actually get this to steer the airplane.
Good IFR to have it that way.
Yeah, no kidding. That looks like rain. I'm going to left maybe.
Yeah, let's stay sort of east of the airport, because then we'll plan to overhead for the right downwind when we're going back.
With the ceilings, I don't know that. I would normally say, hey, why don't you do a stall for me?
Yeah.
But I don't think that's a good idea at this altitude.
Nope.
Gillespie County, Hangar 616 Mike Romeo is 6 miles straight in for 14 on the RNAV, Gillespie County.
I'm all backwards from this seat.
Yeah.
For the trim.
Yeah, so we're doing about 12 gallons an hour.
And you're looking at that on here?
Yeah.
Yeah, there it is. I see it. Oh, man. This is so stable and smooth. So, have you flown in Josh Vick's Comanche?
No.
That's the thing that stands out, is with you. This is 3 blades, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I don't know how much of it is the 3-blade prop. I don't know how much of it is the
just the way that the airframe doesn't transmit vibration. But man, my airplane, the 0540 of my airplane, it does not feel this clean. It does not feel this smooth.
The three-bladed prop does a lot for the engine smoothness. Yes. I mean, that's why people originally went, a lot of times went to them even before they got the designs good enough to have performance increases.
I think I have the airport. I mean, I think that's that wide open space up there. Green?
No, I think the airport's up off the right.
Yeah.
So you got the town,
Yep,
and then the airport.
I think, yeah, you're right. I agree.
So yeah, looking for the hangars first.
Yeah.
Not seeing much traffic out there.
Gillespie County, Comanche 605 some pot, 6.5 to the southeast of the overhead for right downwind 14.
Do you mind if I press your message button?
Sure.
Gillespie ground, Piper Tango taxiing from the ramp to 14 run out Gillespie.
What is the fuel management in this? How do you?
I go half hour, half hour. And that'll be to almost tanks dry.
How good are these?
They're correct when they're empty.
Gillespie County traffic, Comanche 57 pots, 3 to the east of the overhead for runway 14.
And probably when they're full.
Yeah, Phenom's rolling. Nah, they never actually read higher than about 3/4. Back to about 16.5. Alright, I'm assuming the Phenom's no factor. Yeah, he's not gonna double back on us at this altitude.
Gillespie, Lightsport 503 Tango, taking off 14, staying in the pattern, Gillespie. Gillespie traffic, Comanche 57 pots, overhead for right downwind 14, full stop, Gillespie.
And landing gears coming down. Gears down in green, flaps 1. That wind from the west, don't need to get blown into the center line.
Gillespie traffic, 57 pot, turning right base 14, Gillespie. Gillespie, 503 Tango, turning right crosswind 14, Gillespie.
Man, this is a cool airplane.
And with the winds, we're gonna stay at flaps 2, and we're looking for about 85 across the numbers.
Gillespie County, 57 pot, turning final 14, full stop. Gillespie 503 Tango, turning right downwind
3 green on final. Everything else is ready for landing.
So 85 miles per hour?
Cross the numbers, yeah.
Okay. I'll stop asking questions.
No, you're all right. I'll just stop answering if I'm busy.
Gillespie 57 Papa, clear the active.
Thank you, Virgil.
You're welcome.
I'm Virgil from Plane Places and Adventures. Hopefully you enjoyed this video a little bit more than Dina here next to me. If you did, please like and subscribe to the channel and check back often for new flying videos.